time for another fun update from the LISSinator. This is a lunchtime session. I am going to maybe play with some sheet music. I took this computer away to play with setting some MIDI things up in a cafe, so I need to plug it in again, which is maybe a failing of this approach. I also, a month or so ago, a bit less, went to a music event, and then I took everything off the board, which is a bad idea. That was not a good idea. But taking off just the computer isn't too bad. An annoying feature at the moment is this screen is partly covering up that screen. Well, and I could push it out to the side, but then this keyboard is attached to the board, and this plug gets in the way. I guess I can do that. That just about fixes it. If making it oddly angled. I wanted to try and do a video every time, or some of the time, I do longer sessions. I'm probably not going to record what I do, although I had this idea of streaming, but then the streams are going to be boring. Well, more boring than this. So, on my phone. So I'll need to work out a different place to put them. But I want to update on one thing on the LISSinator. What do I want to talk about? Let's talk about this. And maybe the general wiring setup in general. An irritating thing I found when not using the LISSinator is I started to get, or began noticing, some transformer hum on the motor for the treadmill I bit. I'm not going to play it to you, it might actually get filtered out. So I added this plug just so I could have other things on, like this, which is charging. I want to be charged all the time, while also having the main motor off. So I added some plugs. I think you're also not supposed to have an Android device permanently plugged in. In theory, I could do stuff like switch this switch off overnight, if I remember, or every X days. So then we have this nice stuff, and then we've got 3 different outputs. One for this board that just has the Android stuff on, and a computer. One for the guitar stuff, and one for the piano stuff. So that's an innovation in the wiring. And I guess I'll show you some other details of the wiring. So I have done this thing where I attach a 4-way to the side, and then I have another 4-way attached to this other side, and then I have this main 4-way, and then everything goes initially into this, and that roots off. So I guess I have a kind of ridiculous number of sockets are going out, but the only thing taking much power is this treadmill. Regarding power, another issue I had was I was getting some noise from AC, it seems, because it went away when I tweaked AC chargers on the guitar sound, which is kind of annoying. I spoke to someone who suggested you can get, I think it's called a ferrite or a ferrule, which apparently is a ring that goes around a wire, a mains wire, and the idea is you can induce high frequency currents in that ring, which then takes them out. There's probably a name for it, like capacitive load, I don't know, and that then takes off a high frequency noise. When I, in my youth, played with guitars, you have a similar, well, not sure it's similar, but there's a setup where you use a capacitor to take out to give you a tone knob. So you have like I think it's a parallel circuit with a capacitor, so it's probably sort of related to that, apart from the in parallel is achieved through induction. You can tell my electrical and physics knowledge isn't too great. Perhaps I had to read a book sometime. Yeah, so that's a summary of some of the plugs. I should get some more cable ties at some stage. This particularly is a bit of a mess. Although it's not really getting in my way, this is maybe getting in my way. So that's one update there. Maybe I'll do this as one video and label it as the LISSinator power cables. Cool, so that's an update from now. Subscribe if you want more updates on the topics of, well, I don't know, on the topics of this machine, and I guess that will comprise music, language learning, electronics, and fitness, which could be interesting. Yeah, so subscribe for updates. I'm going to keep on trying to do short updates on shorts and moderately regular but more interesting updates on this channel. Bye.